It's over 1 million! Oh. Alright, so we're starting the action. The action 52. Let me change that to action 52 Action 52. And we can just go ahead and change that to action 52.
Finally.
Your selection now.
Pick your selection now. Alright. Let's play some quality SNES games. And this amazing magical cartridge that gives you 52 real original games. You'll never get bored again.
That's how it would. Yeah, that's how you friggin' thought. That's what you thought back in the day. It's like
more games equals
games.
Better, right?
Yeah, it's like I remember. In fact, I might have almost had that much SNES games at the. I don't think I did, but I had a lot of SNES games at the time. And it wasn't like back in. It's not like now where you tend to only play the games, or at least I tend to. I don't actually play that much games because I tend to stick with what I like. But back in the day, you just play all the games because.
What's the bindings for this? Yeah. Alright, let me check the bindings.
And there's lots.
None of the buttons I'm pressing are doing anything.
What's going on?
Okay. Oh, that should be.
Need to actually pay attention. What is this? This thing. Right.
Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's wait. Alright. Oh yeah, this changes it. Alright. Fire breathers. Wow! Look at that action.
That's like the only one that's like 2 players only as well.
For some reason I've lost health for absolutely no reason.
These games.
Oh wow, level 3 guys. I think we're gonna win. Let's try to speedrun this game real quick. So
Yeah,
I've noticed the strategy is to click the A button.
Because I don't even know what happens when you get to the end of this thing.
I don't even know
I don't know if anyone knows what happens.
That's amazing. Look, I can just sneak up. Here I am, I'm on the other side of the screen.
Watch it just be infinite.
Oh wow, it actually ended, but it didn't end because it just started me back to the title. Don't you love it when games do that?
It just said game over?
No, it's just you're at the title now.
Yeah, but it said game over.
Oh, it did?
Not because you not because you died or anything, but
it's because game is over.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's like it just kills you at the end. It's like, oh, you want to see the ending? Fuck you.
Star Evil. Star Evil. Yeah, let's play Star Evil. Whoa. Slow down. Whoa, I don't think I can shoot. Also, another thing I really like about these games is how when they start, they just like, or when this one starts, it's just auto. It just automatically scrolls you upward and hits you into a block that's right there.
It's like, how would you dodge that? Nobody. You can't dodge that. Not the first time. I think AVGN said this. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's like AVGN's supposed to be like, kind of like a joke reviewer. You know, where everything's for comedy. But at the same time, you have to admit, a lot of it makes sense.
Oh man. Please. Need to go back to the menu. Alright, there. Yeah. Take me home.
I hate it when I can't focus. Have to use ye olde MC Edit version for this.
Illuminator.
That didn't do anything.
Oh. Oh no. Lights out. I have no idea what I'm doing. What? Oh. Also, I gotta say, those are some high quality freaking vampires, I think.
Wow. They don't even look like vampires. They're just
Yeah, they just look like I don't even.
They're generic people with their mouths open all the time.
I can't.
Oh, and you think you could turn on a light with a light switch?
I can't actually turn on a light.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pause. That's good. Oh my gosh.
Finally.
Alright. Every time I have to press command and space. Let me change these bindings actually, because I hate them. Alright, what's a better button? It's gonna be alright.
Huh.
There, now we should be better. Oh. I hate how it changes control schemes on you constantly. There's no consistency. G-force. Whoa.
FGT. Oh, it's just G-force?
Yeah, just G-force. Oh no, I died. I think this has the best music out of all the games in this. Aside from Cheetah Men, obviously. But yeah, this doesn't make me want to, gouge my ears out with a rusty spoon, because...
By the way, did you know that this game was originally a multi-cart? I mean, it's not like, not the, because it's obviously inspired by multi-carts.
Yeah.
But this was actually originally a multi-cart. They just ripped out the games and put their own in.
Wow. Like, I know the story about the dude who made this and how they don't even know who he is. He was just some guy who's like, I can get rich off the video game market. And then he hired some, like, computer designers, and guys who, like, made games to, like, sit in a sweaty computer office and make bad games.
They were, like, yeah, I think it's something like they hired a bunch of college students.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's... I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Um,
Whoops.
I don't know. Actually, it's probably not, but I'm just a moron. But I don't know.
Hold on. Since we're playing Ooze, I need to go get a YouTube video real quick.
Well, either way, turns out that what I was gonna say is that the music is also stolen.
Wow, it's also stolen.
Yeah, a lot of the
Oh
music
snap!
is
So
stolen.
then they stole like, wait, either that was an original music or all of the bad musics in this are due to them.
Yeah, I think all the horrible music is original.
Like, I think there's a game called Beeps and Blips, and it has like the worst music ever. It's
Yeah,
amazing. I can't wait to get to it. Alright. Hold on. Wait.
Trying to split my attention here.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. I think I've got it now. I think. Yeah, here we go.
No, not that. Frick. What is it? Is it?
So what's going on?
I'm trying to get a thing going on. I'm trying to display a YouTube video, but I haven't used this in a while, and I'm having trouble finding what exactly it is that
I don't even
I
know.
need to get. So bear with me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out, but
let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I can crop that. Or actually, let's just make it full screen. Actually, no, it doesn't work. Theater mode. There we go. There we go. Let me enlarge that.
there's a commercial.
Yes, we're gonna watch it. Yeah, there we go. Because this is important. This is history, guys. This is a history lesson. All right.
I say, dear chap, shouldn't you go on a diet?
Are you talking to me? Maybe if these guys would make these holes bigger, I could fit easier, know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'll help you out.
No, Aries, no.
Come on, guys, we have work to do. We come from the Action 52 game world where every game is...
Yeah, we're talking action and lots of it. We got space, dragon, adventure, even war games.
Yeah, dude, we even got rescue games, and man, they're smooth like ice.
Hey, what about you guys?
Oh, yeah, we're in there too. The Cheetah Man.
Yes, but that's another story. If you want the ultimate game challenge, you have to get Action 52.
Yeah, it's so cool. 52 games in one, and you can even play it on Nintendo. Man, it's awesome. Get yours now.
Now playing at a store near you.
That right there is important because that led to I'm not gonna go and trade because I've already wasted enough time. Oh no! You can see the chat and the display. Well, let me change this back to frick. Where is it? There we go. But yeah, there was also printings of ads in magazines and like video game that was like, by the way, there's a sweepstakes for ooze. You know, the
Yeah.
whole ooze dealio with the, like, if you finish
Yeah.
this game and put in this code, you get, like, you get $500, I think.
I think I actually think I remember now. It was anyone who could beat level 5 of ooze would be entered into a turn like a sweepstakes, where I think it was like they could win $104,000, which
Yeah.
I think it was twice 52.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that relates. But the thing was, the game was horrible, so that you could never actually. The game froze before, so you could never actually get to level 5 to beat it. But here's the thing: the code that you got was the same for everybody. So
Yeah.
which I guess that made sense back in the day, but still a bit
And then you get this nice music.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. What the? I think it. Did it die?
I don't think so.
It started and then it stopped and now I can't move. Crap, let me just restart the...
Are you playing the game?
Yeah, I was, but then it stopped. And I was pressing all the buttons and nothing was working. So let me just restart.
Make your selection now.
Crap, I hate that. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's play. There we go. I don't know what that was. Alright. Jump, shoot.
Wow.
Simple. But, yeah. Also, you can't shoot up, and
I think.
Oh.
Why is the screen broken? You can only see half of it.
What the? Oh, I think it's because, I had to change the cropping on it to get the YouTube video, so let me... My bad, alright. Frick, what is it? Oh, wait. There. Properties. Transform, okay, here we go. Screen. There we go. Alright, it's back.
I think I might almost.
Great! I love it when, speaking of which, yeah, I'm not so sure if ice is what you describe these controls, because they are not smooth.
Oh boy.
I stop when I jump. Why do I stop when I jump? Oh my god. Look at that. I stop and then I fall. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's just go back. Cause yeah, I think we've gotten the full ooze right there. That's pretty much the whole game.
This game sucks.
Yeah, essentially. Puts it into words nicely. Now let's play a game that's called Silver Sword. Right there. Yeah. Oh, we're shooting swords. That's good. It's another case of So what the frick is that? A freaking caterpillar? Ugh. But this is another case of the music in the games not being that bad, but it's probably because it's still... Yeah, this is pretty nice music. And I think that walking... That looks just like, a very bad sprite of,
Yeah.
The freaking Lorax recolored, and oh man, it just mowed me down.
Oh boy.
He's trying to speak for these horribly sprited trees. Also, there was like an eye thing. Like, seriously, what are these enemies? I think that's one of the magical things about this time in video game history. Because it seems like no one even knew half the time what kind of enemies they were making. It was just a group of pixels in a vague shape.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, this is your foe now.
Uh-huh, it's like, what is that even supposed to be? It's like, use your imagination. You had to use your imagination, because there aren't anything left, unless it's unless it's a really good game.
Yeah.
With really good artists, but most of the time...
I keep pressing freaking...
I think the biggest a really good example, like, even in a good game, would have that problem. Like, the best example would be Zelda 2. Remember that one enemy?
Yeah.
That you like to talk about?
Yeah, the Faka and Fakaru, the, bird enemies. How, that one, what is it? It was like Prima Guides interpreted as a freaking space alien.
Yeah. And I think that says it all right there. I don't even have to say anything else, because... I mean...
Yeah.
You can't really see anything on this background.
Yeah, its background is... Oh man, it's kind of gross. I really hate it. Also, how about these, Tetris blocks?
Mm-hmm.
And these homing asteroids. Alright, that was a good game. Critical bypass.
Wow.
That's definitely... I definitely feel like, the critical bypass is a proper name for that. If it was critical... Oh, never mind. It's critical on the game name. They just couldn't spell it on the actual title screen of the game. I get it. Alright, Jupiter Scope.
Oh, it's Jupiter. They didn't spell Jupiter right either.
Yeah. And this rocket ship is so beautiful. It totally doesn't look like a gray bleb.
I don't even know what that is. And what are those things that you're supposed to be shooting?
I
don't even know.
No, I'm guessing it's a flaming tennis ball, but it really could be anything.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just gonna die. Alright. Next game. Ooh, here's a classic Action 52 game. Alfredo. This is one of those pioneers of the video game industry that people like to talk about. This truly amazing game about our heroic hero, Alfredo, who controls just as crappily as any of the other characters. But in this case, he does that when he dies, but he also is smacking with what either is a pot or possibly a butcher's knife, so he can destroy these noodles that aren't exactly Alfredo noodles. And there's one right there. Oh, never mind. Also, I like how he breaks his own neck when he dies. It conveys the feeling of... It's very symbolic, I should say. Oh my gosh, I need to fix this game. Here we go. Alright, next game. Aurora-Xatu. Hey, that reminds me. Back when does anyone remember back in like whenever they made Ocarina of Time 3D, whenever those fans started a poll somewhere called Operation Moonfall to try and get Nintendo to create a Majora's Mask 3DS?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm actually still part of a DeviantArt group that's was based on Operation Moonfall.
Yeah, even though we got it.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's
how
still
long?
up,
Like
I just know I joined one.
You know what's really funny? Nintendo tried to come out and say that it wasn't because of that they made it. Even though we all know damn well that that was the reason.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way. There's no fucking way that they would not have made. There's no way. They wouldn't have made that game without that.
Yeah, they really wouldn't have. 'Cause knowing Nintendo, they just, do what Nintendo does what Nintendo does. And one of the things it does is, if it weren't for its fans, freaking bombarding them with emails saying, please, then they wouldn't have done it. Same thing with, putting Mother 1 on the Wii U. Which actually was a response to Mother 3 fans. It wasn't because people wanted Mother 1, it was because people wanted Mother 3 and they were, like, still being lazy. Alright, so that was Operation Moon, and I actually just played that and I don't remember anything about it, so that's a good sign. Now is Dam Busters.
In fact, neither do I.
I keep pressing select. Alright. We are we are, I think, Winnie the Pooh, and we are throwing cookies at evil green Winnie the Poohs. Die. Oh no, there's a panda. This music is also not too bad. Oh, dead. So far, this is one that's the most playable, but it's also still really sucky.
Isn't this that one that just, you run into there's like a wrong path that you can go, and then it's soft lock, basically.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the one. Alright.
Like, there's this wrong... Like, if you don't go the right path, then the game soft locks.
Yeah. You're stuck there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rusters. Space Shooter number 888. But there will be plenty more in Action 52. Because they got all the games. Especially all the space games.
There's so much space games that you'll never want to play another shooter ever again after this.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god. It gets really bad when they start reskinning the old games, but we'll see that very soon. It doesn't take too long before they start running out of original resources. Provided that any of these resources we're seeing right now are remotely original, and they aren't.
Okay, then I should haul ass trying to get this done. And when I make a thing that's 36 megabytes and has to go through the whole thing, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It might just crash. It might just crash.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
Haunted Hill. Sounds like a haunted hill. Oh, this was that smooth as ice platforming that one of the cheetah. Oh, okay. One of the cheetah mangs said about. I like how the ghost goes over you, so you can't actually destroy it. Right. Also, I'm pretty sure she's actually throwing lemons.
So yeah, now it's hollowing this model out, which I only need half of, but it has to do the whole thing because inflexible software. And I've done this before, and it doesn't really take that long, but, you know, now this is like a really big model.
Yeah.
And I've had it freeze before. I've had the whole computer freeze before. I've never had it just close on me before, unlike Gmod. You know when you have you ever had this happen? You're joining a Gmod server and the game just closes.
Yep, I've had that.
And it happens like half the time. So it's like,
oh man, there was one time when I was setting up like a scene so I could take a sweet screenshot.
Yeah.
And it was like, for some reason, and I was using just regular Gmod assets, but for some reason it started spouting Luau script errors, and then it closed me out. So that was fun. I really liked that. That was definitely a positive experience. I totally didn't spend an hour setting up that scene. Of course not. Yeah,
I've never actually tried to make screenshots, but I can see that being shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I rarely play the Gmods.
That's why they need to get off their ass and make a Gmod in Source 2.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, cause
either that or Valve needs to make Half-Life 3 so we can get a better Source engine.
Or how about just Gmod except Unreal?
Yeah, we could just do that. So we can import some really high-res models and not have the game lag and choke on itself.
Because it's like, as much as, you know, you can get Gmod to look really nice. Everybody, like, I'm pretty sure you've seen this before, but it's still an engine from it's it's still on the Half-Life 2 engine.
Yeah.
Which is from, when was that? From like 1999 to 2004 was when that was developed. So yeah, it's a bit old. And it's only 32 bits, so... And that's the big thing, it's only 32 bits. So it can't use all your memory, it can only use 2 gigabytes. And that's shit, because, you know, especially when you have like 500 add-ons, and you just can't use all of them at once. Because it
starts freaking chugging, and then it dies. And also, it gets really bad when add-ons are currently in development. Like, I have this one Pokemon add-on that this person... So far, every time I've ever got on Gmod, there's been at least one update for some more Pokemon models that are ripped straight from Pokemon X and Y, or in this case, Sun and Moon now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good, but it's an active development. And every time it updates, it takes forever to do so. And then there was occasional, occasions where occasional occasions, oh man. But there's occasionally been occasions in which I've, like, spawned new Pokemon that were just loaded, and then the game crashed, because I guess it didn't finish loading.
Or how about, I think I've told you this before, but the Zelda add-on that's not been updated since 2014.
Yeah, and is actually a re-upload.
Yeah. And they only... And I think, yeah, there's like one that's a re-upload, and then there's another one that's... It's got less stuff, but it is updated, but not anymore, because the guy who made it is, you know, working on... Like, he still makes stuff. In fact, he recently made a really nice Pokemon add-on.
Oh, nice.
But the thing is, our Zelda models, bro, like, where is it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not been updated for 2 years.
Yeah,
I've been-
that's. I mean, it's nice that they're still working and not dead or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is kind of frustrating when the person. Oh man, I'm gonna stop this game. It's like really annoying me. All right. Anyways, but yeah, like if they're still working, they should at least start thinking about the other projects that people are still actively following.
Yeah.
That's just something you do if you're going to be one of those people who uploads add-ons.
Yeah, and if you don't, if like, I understand a lot of people can't do that. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
But can you like rename it? Like just say inactive in the title or something.
Yeah, because I've seen people do that, and then it's like, oh, okay, so this is inactive now. Great. Now I don't have to sit in the comment section and ask people why it's inactive, and people just give me the answer, I don't know.
Yeah. Is this thing done yet? No, it's not done yet.
Megalonia. Let's play
Oh boy.
Megalonia. Oh, that's good music. Listen to that. I'm just gonna be quiet. Yeah.
It reminds me of that, in Chinese bootlegs, and they all have the same shitty music.
Yeah.
Or they're not all.
You're talking about that one song that just sounds like Russian breadlines incarnate.
I guess, yeah.
But there's like one that's like in every cheaply made bootleg ever, and it sounds like super. It just sounds like some kind of Russian song, but depressing and in terrible NES format.
I don't know.
I can't remember it, and I can't remember even how it goes, but
I can't remember it either.
like all of the music is amazing because none of that bootleg music I can ever remember because it's so forgettable. But
Yeah,
watching,
just...
I think an easy way to find it is watching Joel's bootleg ROM videos. There's a lot of cases where that Russian Redline song is how he calls it. There's a lot of cases of that showing up. Oh wow. I sure like it when the boss goes behind me and I can't actually shoot it.
Wow.
I can see the tail of the boss. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so devastated. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, Joel, oh crap. But Joel's, playthrough on some of those bootleg games have a lot of that, certain song in it. And yeah, yeah. It's used a lot.
I think you've mentioned this like 5 times now, but, yeah. The,
French baker.
I'm sorry, I'm just stalling for time because this thing's taking forever. By the way, like, let me see. So yeah, most of these models, and they're not really models as much, they're more, I think the last one that I tried, and then it was too small, was like 6 megabytes before I converted it. But this one's 36 megabytes. And so yeah, it's gonna take a while. I don't know how much longer it'll take. It's gotta be close to done.
We still got quite a few games. So yeah. I think we're covered for quote-unquote entertainment while we're waiting for the models to
As much
import.
as this game can entertain, because I'm kinda sick of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can you go to the next screen?
Yeah, let's just yeah. Yellow Mayong. Let's play that. Oh, come on. No, I'm not playing this.
What is it?
It's like, it's mines, I think. I don't even know, I just don't want it.
Oh boy.
It looks horribly boring.
Is that like... That's like
Megaloni,
RNG, the
my
game. Like,
favorite meat sandwich, says Wolf Elemental. But I think that was some kind of Mines clone, but I don't want it.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that game is.
Yeah.
What is that game? What is Mines? Is it like Minesweeper?
It's like, alright, so you know, yeah, it would be Minesweeper. You know,
Except,
that Windows game.
Yeah.
Space Dreams sounds a heck of a lot better. But I think I know. Called it! Shooter! Only this time it makes no sense because you're shooting teddy bears in a horrible background.
So you're a pacifier shooting stars at teddy bears.
Yeah.
Over top a, I don't even know what that is. It looks
It's
like
just,
a
it's
glitch.
visually appalling is what I describe it.
It's almost glitch diarrhea, but...
Yeah, it looks almost like Cloud Vomit, but it's not quite there.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a good game. So,
In fact, you can look at the top of the screen. Well, I think
yeah, it's
over
like
now,
glitching. It's got blue on it.
and you can see the screen draw itself.
You know, you got a quality game when you can see the screen draw. Alright, streamers.
I know that happens on a lot of NES games, but...
Yeah. I mean...
And that's...
Zelda 2 had it, but Zelda 2 was a good game. You know, it kind of depends whether or not... And not only that, but that screen draw is, like, grossly horrible. Where Zelda 2 is just, like, right at the edge.
Yeah. And on on old TVs, you wouldn't be able to see that, because it's covered up by the side.
Yeah.
But I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Especially
you'd probably
on...
be able to see the top part of it.
Yeah, especially because I don't think these people care.
We're not gonna play streamers, because I don't care about streamers. Sounds boring. Let's play,
Actually, I think...
Sprite
I don't know.
Fire. Oh! Guess what, guys?
Is it a shooter?
You're right, only this time it's like a Space Invaders clone, only it sucks, because nothing makes sense. And these ships home in on you.
Yeah, and once they get to the side of you, you can't do anything.
Let's see, I am a space crab. I'm
Like
fighting...
you're fucked now.
I'm fighting, egg cartons, boom boxes, and what looks like a pair of those, shades. Those, really tacky shades with the lines in them. I don't know what they're called.
Guess what? I've never really cared about space shooters, or shooters in general.
Yeah, I've never been for, space shooters. I don't really... I mean, yeah, they might have been exciting when they first came out, because it's like, oh wow, it's so amazing, look at those moving graphics.
Like, I think like back in the day, back during the SNES days when... I mean, you just play anything, because a lot of
times... Because you didn't know what quality was, because this was quality.
There's another, like... I don't know.
I'm in a spike pit. Oh. Whoa, what's this?
Spikes that don't hurt.
Oh, wow! Guess what? Oh, okay. Oh man, I got excited because it looked like I couldn't jump over that, and I was about to say, oh wow.
Yeah, that's almost... Hey, it's already better than Ooze, then.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get pretty far, and, Bubblegum Rosie moves fast. But I'm definitely not playing that for much longer.
There's one game that I actually remember from this. As a kind of, like an like an underground, like you go underground and it's like a platforming game. I don't
think I know
remember
what
the
you're
name,
talking
but
about, but I don't know. There's one game. Oh! 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 What? What is this Flappy
oh
Bird?
boy.
Oh my gosh, it's going at 1,000,000 miles per hour and I can't slow it down.
Yeah, I think that kind of might be what it is, except even harder. Which is kind of a shame because, to be honest, I think that this game would be a bit interesting if it was just better.
Yeah. But of course
This
not.
is actually one of the few memorable games on this game.
Yeah, Micro Mike, you know, it's like, oh man, Action 52, it's got a bunch of bad games, but Micro Mike's pretty good. No.
Bullshit. This is a terrible game, except for the fact that I think it has potential, unlike most of the other games here.
Yeah, there's a few games that are like that, though. We'll see a few. Let's go with Underground. This might be... Oh, is this the one you're talking about?
Let me see.
What the... I died.
Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I think that this game might have potential. If it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
I
better.
totally think it has potential. It just needs better sprite work, because, these rocks look like garbage. But yeah.
Yeah, and it's like... But I've never seen beyond the first screen.
Yeah, because I
Even
don't
though
think
there's the
anyone's
first.
ever cleared that,
I don't know if there
freaking
is a... Yeah, I don't know if there is a next screen.
I'm
But
sure
I'd like to
someone's
see-
hacked around to find out, but I've never seen anyone post anything about it on YouTube. Wait, what?
Yeah, and that's a shame.
Yeah. Wolf Elemental says Storm over D-Lude. Oh, number 36. Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Streamers. Alright, this is one, I'm not gonna play streamers because it sucks. But it's one of the ones that kind of has potential because you use a grappling hook to, diagonally grapple on crap.
I think that was there's a project to make a lot of these games better. but
Yes,
I
yes,
think
and
it's
that was a very good one.
Yeah.
Oh. I just love it when they start games. And it just immediately drives your nose into the ground. It's my favorite feature. Oh. This is called a rocket jock, by the way. You're a cowboy on Rocket, and your life sucks.
But and you have a whip too, but you don't use the whip.
No, you shoot with the rocket, of course.
Yeah.
There's
In
also
fact, it kind of looks like something that I won't say, but
yeah, yeah. Alright, let's ooh, this is one. This is another just classic Action 52 game. Non-human. This is one of those ones that when people talk about Action 52, they talk about non-human. As if people talk about this game. Yeah. This is another one of those that has potential and actually got a remake via the Action 52 Owns is the name of the project, I think.
yeah.
Though
So how
the
was the
remake is
remake?
absolutely totally different from this.
So it's just in name only.
Yeah,
As much
essentially.
as, I mean,
The plot for this game is that you're whatever the frick this thing is, and you
Yeah.
go forward and then you fight a guy with a guitar at the end.
oh boy.
But in Action 52 Owns, it has a plot that an evil scientist has created a bunch of, like, mutants,
Yeah.
and you're a mech. and you go to the end, and the scientist is the guy with the guitar. And also the scientist is designed off of those faces that you see on the bottom.
Yeah. That's probably the thing that... And in fact, I could probably see... In fact, I can see this game being more related to the story from the remake.
Yeah, because like in the remake version, in the level, on the bottom, those faces are all on computer monitors, and they're animated, showing the scientist laughing maniacally as you walk to your doom. Cry, baby. I hate it.
Is this another space shooter?
No, but it's another thing that Action 52 loves, which is platform up and down game. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's that kind of game. And in this game, you're a child who murders people. And then if you fall off a tiny little couch, you cry, even though you're about the size of a small chair. And you're definitely larger than half the quote-unquote adults in this game, so whatever.
I want to say so much about this, but I don't want to at the same time, because I don't want to associate with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate what I'm thinking about this game with this game, because it's a shit game.
Yeah. It's a bootleg Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You're right.
Yeah.
Alright. That was pretty good.
Like, there's something I'm thinking about the game that I can't get my mind off of.
What?
But I don't want to say it, because I want, when I talk about it off this, I don't want people to think about this game because it's a shit game.
No, I don't think anyone will remember Crybaby. It's one of the forgettable ones, in my opinion. I actually forgot that was a thing.
This thing better get done fast.
Seriously?
It's still not done.
Oh, and this is another game that looks like it's almost going to be good, but then it isn't. Because it's actually a different kind of game. And it's the only game on this collection that's like this. That's one of those beat-em-ups.
Yeah.
But it sucks exponentially. Because essentially you just press kick button. So it's like the worst ever version of Streets of Rage ever conceived.
Oh, it's this. This is the, I don't even know. Except it's, like, pretty much what you said. It's a shitty beat-em-up.
Yeah.
Like, if you thought Bad Dudes... Like, this game made... If you thought Bad Dudes was bad, then this is...
Yeah, Bad Dudes is essentially good dudes, and compared to this...
Yeah, it makes it look fucking awesome. In fact, you remember that one line at the beginning of that game? Like the opening screen?
Mm.
That opening screen is better than this whole game.
Oh yeah, definitely. That opening screen is priceless diamonds.
Like, what was it, like, ninjas have captured the president.
Yeah.
Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the
president? Are you a bad enough dude to rescue them? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's better than this whole game. Like, that is where, like, if you made a game with just that and nothing else, and you had this, that would be worth more than this.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be art. It would be an expression, because, you see, the thing is that the reason why there's no game after the title screen is because the game is implying that you are living the game right now, and you have a sole duty of saving the president and being the baddest dude. It's an artist. Oh crap! I didn't want to start the game. But it becomes an artistic expression as opposed to slashers, which is a soulless experience.
Like, it doesn't even make sense in a beat 'em up.
Yeah, and why is it called slashers? Why can't it just call it punch kick? Or whatever.
Because that's what you do.
Oh, crazy shuffle with one F. Yes. Oh! This is the game. It wasn't called Beeps and Blips. It was called Shuffle, but this is the one that has the best music. Let me just stand here and maybe not die. So you can listen. Yeah. Best hip-hop beat 2017. Oh. That's what I call video game music.
That almost sounds like some... You know, that sounds like something that you'd make when you're messing around with a drum machine.
Yeah.
For the first
Either that or
time.
something you'd make if you'd, would decide to make LSD Dream Emulator for the NES.
In fact, it does kind of sound like that.
Yeah, it's very, very repetitive. Only it doesn't have the, added effect of LSD's music being made out of samples and is just boop, boop, boop. Repeated. Alright, Fuzz Power. This is another classic game. And it's so classic, in fact, that it's one of the games that you cannot finish, no matter what.
Wait. Because it's not started from... I can't see what this one is.
You are Hairy Man. And you jump so bad.
Oh my god. This game is scary.
Yes. Welcome to the Technicolor world of freaking hell. Oh, and when you get shoot, you become a naked old guy. And then you commit suicide. Holy crap. We're not getting to the end of this. Because, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But if we did get to the end of this level, you wanna know what we find? A platform we can't even jump up to. And that's the end of the game. There is, I think, one more level after this, but it's pretty much the same.
Wow. So wait, you have to hack the game to get to the next level?
Yep. If you actually think the next level is worth it, and it's not because there's no ending, it's just basically, oh, you're back at the title screen now. But yeah, it's
Wasn't this one of those games? Because I think this is one of those games where, like, they didn't put in an ending, so they made the final jump too high to make.
Yeah, I feel like it was done on purpose, because it's ludicrously high. Welcome to Shooting Gal. This isn't Shooting Gallery, it's Shooting Gal. You shoot lizard. And a duck. Oh no, I shot the duck, I didn't want to do that. And a gross pony.
And there's nothing else, like... You don't even get anything for shooting them. There's no...
Your score goes up to 999 and then it resets.
So there's literally nothing in the...
That poor duck. And whatever the... What is that? Hold on, let me pause. What is that green thing? I think it's supposed to be a duck, also. But it doesn't make any sense, because there's also a duck, and it's not green.
I don't think that's supposed to be a duck, though. It looks just... Oh, shit, it's done.
But yeah, it's like... Oh, wait, it's done?
Yeah.
Nice.
How long did that take? Like a half an hour?
Yeah, about. Oh, alright. Let's see. We're gonna skip Lollipops and go to Evil Empire. Ooh, this is one I remember. Yeah. You are Ninja, an evil pepper empire of Moscow, Russia. And I think that's a red snake with a man with a shoot gun, or it could just be Glonam from Legend of Zoldo.
You wanna know what? This game came out the same year Super Nintendo came out.
Wow, that's horrible.
So they had no at least by the original Nintendo games, from the early 80s when the Famicom came out. You could tell. But by the late 80s and the early 90s, you compare the two and it's like it looks like a different generation even though it's the same generation.
Yeah.
And what the fuck?
Yeah, this one actually has a real title screen, and it also has
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
our
this
favorite video game characters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this would be banned.
Yeah.
You'd not see this in official form.
Yeah, no.
I
This
mean,
would be
unless
like,
you...
no way.
Yeah, Nintendo would crush this.
Let's try to last out so we can get to the boss.
Okay. And...
Because there is actually a boss in this one.
I'm almost done.
There he is! I killed him. Oh, there he is again!
Wow. So he just respawns over and over.
Yeah. Oh, there's like 5 of them now. That's great. Alright, that's the whole game, guys. But yeah. It's one of the few games that has an actual title.
Almost done. Ah, fuck, I just... No worry. They used the 48-star flag.
Yeah. Which is amazing. Let's see. Mashman. Alright, this is one of the ones that also got a pretty good reboot, thanks to the peoples who were responsible for the Action 52 owns.
Yeah?
You're basically this big feet guy who is literally just a... Oh, gross. Like, sprite flickering. I don't like that. But you're, essentially a reskin of the, guy from that, what is it? The hair game? The scary hair game?
Yeah?
And you're super...
There's a reason I said this was scary. And it's not just because it's, the graphics are weird. You see,
because
there's a lot of...
Sonic.exe has infected the console!
I mean, it looks kind of lewd, to be honest.
Yeah. It really does. It's definitely not... It's not up to Nintendo sprite quality, that's for sure.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. It's just... It only just comes to the question of what were they thinking? Seriously.
The NVGN, like that.
Like, I'm pretty sure they weren't thinking anything. They were like, who made
It
these
reminds
sprites?
me of... It's like a fucking fetish porn game.
It's like, who made these sprites?
It's like...
Oh, man.
It's like...
Oh, come on. It's Space Shooter. I'm angry.
Almost done. Finally, stop playing this shit game.
Yeah. Also note how if I turn up, down, left, and right, the only time my firepower actually makes sense is when I'm facing right. Because all the other times, the flame is still facing the same way.
Oh boy.
Quality. I wish video games nowadays had this level of quality.
You know what? Those squares, the graphics for the squares. Those are the best graphics in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they look like they have some depth to them, like some area, rather than just being a grotesque tile of eldritch origin.
Yeah. Like, it actually looks surprisingly decent for this game.
Yeah. And then we have Billy Bob, because I'm going to skip Laser League, because I have a sneaking suspicion it's another one of those games. Those, space
A
shooters.
shooter.
Robbie Robot.
What the hell is
Oh.
this?
Oh, man. I can hear the Lazy Town.
What the hell?
Alright. Let's,
Oh, I just messed up.
What?
I'm just trying to import this thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so big that it intersected another one. One that I didn't even realize was here. In fact, this one is better than the other one. But it's not really better because...
That was awful. It's like a bad Prince of Persia. Shitty Spelunky. Yeah, basically.
See if we can finally get this done.
City of Doom. Oh, you mean this game? Ha.
Reminds me of that commercial that you played.
Yeah.
It's like, we're from the Action 52 game world where every video game is shit.
Yeah.
And that, at least, I think it actually cut it off before it said that, but, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, that's what it said.
Yeah, it's sort of like every video game. We've got action games, space games, and our platformer games are smooth like ice. Yeah, right. I wonder who they got to make that animation. Because it's an unlicensed game that they actually managed to make advertising for.
Yeah, seriously.
And the animation for the title isn't technically bad. They probably just got some cheap advertising company to...
Or maybe they just went to China or something.
Yeah. Oh no, I died.
In fact, the game is already like a Chinese ripoff anyway.
Yeah, they ripped off... So yeah. Bits and piece. Bits and piece. There is bits, but there is only one piece. Okay.
That sounded dodgy.
Yeah.
Not really, but...
Oh! This doesn't make any sense. This was not what I was expecting. What the heck?
I don't even know.
Why? Oh, why? You are Frankenstein, and you fight in the graveyard with Wolfman and Green. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? The game? No. There's an actual Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for NES, and it was also bad, but it was definitely better than this.
Wasn't that one AVGN game? That's the only reason anybody knows about it.
Yeah.
It's like Come the Hell On, Get Real.
Yeah.
You know about that because of AVGN.
And then there's right under Bits and Piece, there's even more. There's like a series. This is the sequel probably. Beeps and Blip. There's multiple beeps, but yet only one blip.
Beeps and Blip? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, in this case, it's actually Beeps and Blips on the top title. So there actually is more than one blue. Ugh. And guess what? It's a space shoot. Only it doesn't make sense because for some reason you're polygon and you're fighting what looks like horseshoes. Or maybe... I don't even know.
In fact, this doesn't even make sense at all.
You're fighting a blue X and a horseshoe thing. Oh, and look, a 1-up. Great, I'm so happy. Oh, hey, I actually improve my ship when I do that. That's one thing. But it looks like it's supposed to give you more cannons, but I still only have 1 shoot power. It's so freaking stupid. Are those floating fortune cookies? Yeah, that's probably better than a horseshoe. Makes slightly more sense, quote unquote, for this game. Whoa, fast shooting. I'm just gonna die. Kill me. Alright. Next game. No! I need to do that. Alright. Let's see. Manchester. What? Why? Oh, this is another one of those games. No. I got what is it? I got non-human mixed up. This is the game that had the guy with the guitar for no reason at the end.
Okay, so the other game was just that.
Yeah. This is essentially a reskin of the other game. But yeah, that's basically it. You are a cool guy with shades, and there are note blocks, and then you fight, like, a guitar instrument, and then when you get to the end, it's some guy on a guitar shooting laser beams at you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the game.
Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done now.
Alright, we're almost finished. I'm gonna skip a few of these, like, Jigsaw sounds really bad. Let's go to boss, then... Dead Ant, then Hambo. Yeah, let's just do the rest because we're almost there. Boss.
Yeah, I just need to. It's saved. I just need to throw this on a server now.
All right.
I just need to
you're
remember.
Crocodile, man. And
Did you set the title of the stream?
I think so. Action 52 with Aurora-Xatu and Kargaroc. Okay.
Cool.
And there's hand throwing bomb out of what? What was that? It was a green. It was just a green thing. Oh man, alright, so if I can live to get past these horrible hands. Oh, it didn't work. Alright, let's see if I can find another one. There it is! It's like a ponytailed green. It's just a green. There is no actual classification. It will be formally dubbed a green from now on.
Wow.
And also,
Oh, I went the wrong direction when I was checking this.
there was also a green snake. No, I don't want to do it. Alright, next in is Dead Ant. Dead Ant, that's great. This game makes me question my life. Yes, Boss definitely was quite an existentially questioning game. But
Yeah,
Dead
right.
Ant. Wow! For once, the title makes sense, because you're an ant and then you die pretty much immediately.
Nice.
So, Yeah, I'd say this is the best game because it really doesn't try to hide the fact that you're an ant and you will be dead very soon.
So it's still a shit game.
Yeah,
It's just that...
It's just that it doesn't try to
title
hide
is the best part
behind a
of the game.
wall.
The title is the best part of the game.
But essentially, like, it's one of the few cases where you can read the title and you just got the whole experience of the game. Everything. There's no reason to play it now.
Okay, so I got this now.
I hate this. Why? Why did they make this? What?
Wow.
Oh man. I don't know if we're playing LSD Dream Emulator, but this sure feels trippy as all frick. That was a good death sound. Oh, and we also we start with 0 lives, so that's like a one-hit, immediate game reset. Alright, next game. We're almost there, guys. Time Warp is another pretty interesting game that might actually have potential, because it also makes no sense, but it looks like it has slightly more effort than some of the other games. So yeah, let's play that. You are Hand. You're a walking hand. And you live in this horrible universe. And when you die, the world questions time? Man. I love quality games. You're essentially, well, in this case, I guess you could say that you're proto master hand.
Wow.
And you live in Time Warp Tickers. Apparently, that's an extended version of that title. No, I don't want to do that again. But yeah.
What is the current version of Minecraft? I don't know.
I don't know actually. It might still be 1.11, but I don't know.
Well, then that's what version we're using, because I have the server.
Yeah, okay. Oh man, I'm saving that. Good sprite. Definitely an A+. Totally doesn't freaking give me Terminal 7 looking at it. Alright, let me save that image. Save images. Alright, it has been saved for later usage, in which it will never be used. Let's skip Ninja Assault, because I think it'll just be the same thing as Evil Empire. And go to Robot. And, oh man, this looks like 90s the game. Gross texturing, obnoxious colors. Shoot. I think those are robots, but I'm killing them so fast that I can't even tell.
Oh, finally. Okay, it's lagging.
Whoa, I got to level 2! I died. Oh wait, no, I'm dead.
Okay, the server is up now, actually.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this game. Or not end, this, because I still have one more game to do real quick. And that's the one, the only, Cheetah Man.
Oh boy.
The game that everyone bought this for. The best game in the collection, but only by its music. That's it. The Action Game Master was at home playing his video games when suddenly an arm reached out of the TV and pulled him inside. When he looked up, he saw 3 gigantic yellow bodies. It was the Cheetah Men. He began to explain. Wow. The Cheetah Men told of the enemies here in the game world. Don't worry, we will fight for you. The Cheetah Men ran off, and now, the Cheetah Men. During this game, you will have 3 Cheetah Men, a different one in every second level, for you to fight for you. Great. Fantastic. The most effort on this entire cartridge was put into this game.
But not even.
Yeah, but not even.
I
Use
feel
Ares
like
wooden clubs and martial arts skills to defeat the enemies on the first 2 levels. But seriously, this game, it's not really good. But it's definitely a little bit better. Also, note that they actually reused sprites from previous games, like that spaceship that just flew past was a one.
Yeah.
And that bee was also, I think it was in what is it? The Death City or something.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. Excellent games. The entire background. Oh yeah, the last game was add symbols on its background. That's right.
The music is not fitting.
Yeah, it's not fitting for a game as lousy as this. It really deserves better justice.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who came up with that song, because clearly this is an original piece. This was never in any other bootlegs games, to anyone's knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Unless the people responsible for the crappy music actually had a stroke of brilliance and were like, wow, it's the best idea I've ever had. That wouldn't do this game, at least. Aw, he died. Touch Pit died. Alright. Last try. We will not be getting to level 2, I will say that. Also, I like how it's like wooden clubs, but it looks more like maracas.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. Yeah, it was a good game. So how did you all, guys like my, my speedrun of Action 52? Action Game Master. I am the Action Game Master now.
Oh, so that's what the title is?
Yeah, it's just Action Game Master. It's not actually Cheetah Man, of course not.
In fact, I think there was a thing where that was like a prototype name or something.
Yeah, because you're essentially the main character of Cheetah Man is the Action Game Master. He's like the mascot of Action 52.
Yeah.
And he does the thing, and then like the Cheetah Men are like, "We will fight for you, Action Game Master."
Uh-huh. And I think they were actually going to make a console that was like it could play. I think it could play Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, pretty much every console.
Oh yeah, that vaporware console.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was printed in, I think, magazine articles.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I love vapor consoles. Those are great because they're always the coolest consoles. They promise everything, they just never show up. I wonder why.
Yeah. Like, there's no way in hell that console would have happened.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure it would have been impossible. Like, they knew that it was fake right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if they knew, because...
Yeah, because I'm the guy responsible for, like, all this Action 52 shenanigans, was totally out of touch with video games in general. He was like, video games equals rich. So,
Yeah.
by investing in video games, I get rich. And so he had absolutely no, regards for... He had probably had absolutely no knowledge on copyright, or anything like that, so he's like, oh, so video games. Yeah, video games. Well, I could just make a console that's a combination of all the consoles. That works, right? No. Well, why not? And it's like, yeah.
You'd get in trouble.
Yeah, like, the guy responsible was definitely...
I mean, China at the time didn't have copyright because they used to be communist.
Yeah.
And, I mean, communism didn't have copyright. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
So, and they aren't communist anymore. Well, for the most part, but...
Yeah,
so
they now have copyright
now,
laws, but they're so
Yeah.
lax that
Like-
nobody even gives a crap.
Yeah, and, like, people aren't going to change, especially when they're still trying to push it.
Yeah, especially
And-
when they start making bootleg cartoon clones of other cartoons that are popular in not China.
Yeah. Especially given the culture as well, where, like, there's just no such thing as, like, copyright, like, at all. Even in countries that used to not be like, even in countries that were never communist, like, they still don't give a fuck.
Yeah. 'Cause
Like,
it's
even
like,
in...
nobody cares. It's not important.
So it's like... And supposedly one of the guys for this... Like, I don't think he was from China, but I think... Like, I think he got the idea for... Like, I think it was, like, one of his kids went
Yeah.
to China or something and got a,
Yeah, he got a multi-cart.
Yeah. So he's like, let's get rich. And then all that stuff happened.
And I think the most mysterious part of this is where is that guy now? I mean, he might
Now,
actually
that would be an
dead
interesting
now,
question.
but we never actually got to see who this guy was. He just, like, disappeared after the whole thing happened. Like, I don't know if
0 out of
anyone
0.
has ever interviewed or even contacted the college people responsible for the game part of the game.
In fact, does anybody even know who made it besides, like, the guy who came up with it?
I mean, we kind of know the college kids. I think there was actually some credits.
Yeah.
And there actually is like images depicting like the college kids. Whereas there is absolutely no face to a name for the guy responsible. We have a name for the guy. I forgot what his name is. It's not important. But we don't have a face to the name. Whereas for the college kids, yeah, we actually do have. We have confirmation that they were real people. As for the other guy,
In fact, we actually know more about the college kids than the other guy.
Yeah, because I think how we know about what it was like working on it is one of the college kids wrote something on the internet detailing how it was like a sweaty computer lab, essentially, with no ventilation, and they just sat there and worked.